Hi, this is Vinnieart, former lead designer for McFarlane Toys, Diamond Select, Toy Biz, and I'm also a comic book creator. And all the books you see here are from my company, Mellow Art World. Please stay tuned for the end of the video to find out how to get these amazing books. And my newest book, Shadow of the Kraken, is shipping right now as well. Today we have a 1/6 scale figure. This is Rick Grimes from the hit TV series on AMC, The Walking Dead. Also based on the comic book from Robert Kirkman. And yeah, if you don't know what this is, I think you've been living under a rock. Now, I know that the show it completely fell off and there's not too many more people watching it, but I still really love the first couple of seasons. And Rick Grimes is just a fantastic character. So, yeah, and they're going to be making, I guess, these movies with him. The actor's going to be coming back, Andrew Lincoln. So, yeah, this piece, he was one that I pre-ordered a while ago, and yeah, he finally got released. And I think he's been selling out like crazy all over a bunch of different websites. But I've never ordered anything from threezero before, so this is the first piece that I have from them, and I gotta say, really beautiful. The box is very compact, but they did a very nice job with it. Here's like the inside flap. There was like a window so you could see the figure on the inside as well, but I already slipped them out. And yeah, here he is. So yeah, literally right out of the box. I think they did a really great job. He's got 3 different levels there. So he's on the first one with a bunch of wrapping and everything. Make sure that the figure is going to be nice and safe and no scuff marks. And yeah, that likeness is really, really good. Yeah, I think they did a great job. So yeah, we're going to be diving into this one. Here's a better headshot. And yeah, this is really, really good. And I do enjoy zombie shows anyway, and games and all that kind of stuff, and different movies. Horror is just one of my things. I enjoy it. So yeah, here's our hero from, this is right from, was the first episode or the second episode. And yeah, they did a really good job. I gotta say, the clothes are fantastic on him. This is his look when you first see the character, and he puts all of his police clothes back on after Morgan kind of helps him out after he gets out of that coma, and the world's kind of turned to shit. So yeah, and I gotta say, he comes with a lot of really great things. Here he is with his hat as well, and it's a very nice fit. Again, the details are truly amazing on this. I think the tailoring is it's perfect. He does have some pretty nice movement as well. He has very minimal limitations, but we'll get to that in the articulation segment. But overall, I was very impressed with this figure, and I'm very happy that I pre-ordered it a long time ago, because like I said, he's getting hard to find. I know they released a version of him, I think from like maybe season 4 or something, a while ago, and that looked pretty nice. But again, it's aftermarket stuff, and I'm not paying for that. And I do really love his first look from the series. Plus, this outfit, they actually put this in the Resident Evil 2 remake game. So I don't know if those people out there want to do a head swap with Leon, you might get your alternate version right there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is what he comes with. Here is his fantastic revolver and 357 Magnum. Beautiful, beautiful piece. They did such an incredible job with that. The hammer, it functions. You can rotate the barrel a little bit, and it looks like they painted the bullets too from front on. It's pretty wild. He's got a walkie-talkie with the little clip, and it goes right onto his belt. You can put it pretty much anywhere on his belt where there's room. Very nicely done as well. He does come with a bunch of different hands, and they're very, very nicely sculpted. The paint application's very good on it. You got no issues there. He's got a couple of different trigger fingers. So I guess if you want to hold his Magnum, or if you want to hold the shotguns, you know, there you go. You have some options, which is good. I like the left hand. They also gave him his wedding ring on all the left hands. There's his hat. Again, very nicely done. It's got like that kind of felt stuff on it. But yeah, it looks great. Fits perfect. So however you want to display your figure, it's up to you. Rick. But yeah, no, it's I think they did a very nice job with that. Excellent. Again, I'm not familiar with threezero, but I think they've done a couple of different franchises. There are other Walking Dead characters. I don't know if I'm going to be getting any other ones, but Rick is just one I really had to get. Yeah, he comes with the 4 shotguns, and all the shotguns are different. I thought it would have been like the same molds, but they all have some differences to them, you know? Yeah, so it's great stuff. You could, you know, cock the barrels and whatnot. Giggity. No, but yeah, again, between these two, there are differences. You know, they might be slight, but they're there. And I think that's really cool. That's attention to detail. Instead of just giving you all the same thing. Same thing with the black ones. They're both different. And beautifully sculpted. Great stuff here. This company's got some really good quality. And, you know, they could fit with other figures too. So even if, you know, you don't want Rick holding all the shotguns. But it's kind of an iconic scene too from the show. And, yeah, it's when he was on his horse and everything. And funny enough, I do have a horse. So you will be seeing that in this segment as well. Well, yeah, for this review rather. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful stuff here. Here's the sheriff's duffel bag. Which again, on the show, that's what he did. He put the shotguns in there. Super easy. They have some kind of like foam pads in there. So you could just slide the shotguns in between those and then partially zip it up. But yeah, the quality is very nice. It's very good. So you're not going to have any issues with that. There's the adjustable strap as well. If you want to use that, you could use it. And he comes with his jacket as well, which is, again, another fantastic detail that they put in here. Well tailored. The material is very nice. You don't have any issues with that. You know, he's got the patch on the side, on the arm. So yeah, beautiful. A little bit of elastic too, for by the waistband part. You could zip it up if you want to as well. I don't think I did during this review, but yeah. So articulation wise, he does have really good movement in his head. And he goes back further than what I'm showing. I was messing with the figure a little bit while I was putting in some poses, and his head does go further back. During this segment, I just it was like a little bit tight. So, but yeah, his ab crunch is fantastic. He goes back a nice distance. So again, the way they did articulation for the whole torso area, I was, you know, it was a very nice surprise. He's got butterfly joints. For the shoulders. Again, I wasn't expecting it to work as well because he does have that kind of like realistic type skin that they did. So you don't see any of the elbow joints. He does have bicep rotation in there as well. And they are ratcheted, his elbows. So they'll hold, but if you go all the way, because of the material, it springs back a little bit. You know, just so you know. You could get some movement, but that's the only limitation. Like it won't go all the way, because it springs back a bit. Again, wrists are your standard. The legs, he's got great movement in those. Again, like your standard 1/6 scale figures, double jointed knees, upper thigh rotation. He does have some good movement in the ankles as well. And that's tricky to do with cowboy boots. So yeah, you could get some good posability out of them there. So that's excellent. And yeah, I just want to punch in and give you, again, a close look at some of the details on this guy. Like the belt, again, his clothes, the gun, the paint job. It is just immaculate. So yeah, kudos to this company. They did a very, very nice job. Look at that, even his the name tag, Grimes. It's got a nice kind of metallic-y reflection to it. His badge looks fantastic. Again, it's really, really impressive. Again, the head sculpt is really good. Again, his likeness is totally there. I'm trying to get the lighting right. It's a little bit darker on camera than it is in person, but I think they did nail it. It might be a little bit softer in details compared to some of the other companies out there, but I do think that they did a bang up job with this. And like I said, when you put everything all together, it just looks like you just pulled them right out of the TV screen. So yeah, beautiful stuff right here. Nicely sculpted hair. Again, I think they captured Andrew Lincoln's likeness, his portrait, very spot on. Like I said, it just might be a little bit soft, but again, it could be the lighting as well. But I am very impressed with it, and I've seen a lot of different figures. But yeah, I know Hot Toys and Vinnieart, or I think that's the new company. Like, they're stepping it up even more with their sculpts and likenesses on actors and actresses. But yeah, this company is no slouch. So yeah, good for them. I think they made Maggie and what was the other one's name? The old lady with who's always with Daryl. I forgot her name, but Carol. That's it. But they made them as well, I believe. So, but anyway, again with the right lighting and stuff too, like you could see everything there. The portrait's spot on. There we go. Nice classic pose. And yeah, here he is with the duffel bag on, shotgun in hand. Again, I want to make sure you guys get a very nice look at this figure and just some of the posability with them. But yeah, and again, are you guys, is anyone still watching Walking Dead out of curiosity? And if not, are you going to be tuning back in when they actually do have the movies with Rick Grimes? Because I am interested. I would tune back in just to see what they do with this character and his storyline. Because in the comics, vastly different, the stuff that they did to him. And I believe, and how he ended as well, or how his character ended. But again, this company, great job. They even they got the official like logo on the box too, like kind of like the hologram sticker on it. So yeah, you get all the good stuff you need there. I'm curious if AMC gets a piece along with Robert Kirkman or with threezero, how they had to pay the license. I'm very curious on that, how it gets divvied up. But anyway, here he is with everything on. And I got to say, that look is spot on. Spot on. Beautiful jacket. Again, the whole look, it's all there. Just wonderful. I don't know if they made a Morgan. I'd have to look that up. That's another character I really liked. Well, again, at least in the first couple of seasons. I know he made a comeback, and then they put him on another show, a spinoff show. But when he came back, he was a little bit crazy. But yeah, good stuff here. Yeah, I really like this company, what they did here. Good quality. And I'm normally, I don't really pick up figures that have like that kind of, those type of rubbery arms, because they don't normally last. But I think the material that they use, it's very sturdy. It's not like some of the cheap ones. You'll see a few different companies where they go to bend like the arm and it completely folds in funny. Yeah, that's not happening with this figure. So they wanted to make sure everything was very tight on him. It all works. It feels good. You got quality here. And yeah, like I said, with the clothes, the paint work on here, the sculpt work, yeah, very good stuff. Attention to detail. That's what you need in these pieces. So yeah, just again, want to punch in there, give you guys a good look at all of it. Excellent stuff. And yeah, I'm probably going to have them display with my Resident Evil figures for sure. Speaking of Resident Evil, here's one of the zombie dogs. I don't think they ever did that on the show, but it still looks good. And here he is on the horse. And this is Star Ace. That's the company that made the horse. I think they originally made it for a James Dean figure. But he's a little bit tricky to shoot. And the way that the camera works, it makes the figure look like he's a little bit too big. But that's not the case in person. In person, it looks really good. The horse does look very large, especially in comparison to the figure. I think the scaling is perfect. It does work very, very well. Again, it's just hard to really show you properly with the way that I have my light box. So apologies on that. Like larger figures and, you know, things that are over 12 inches, they're a little bit trickier to shoot in here. If you guys have been following my reviews for a while, I have a 1/6 scale motorcycle as well. That was damn tricky to kind of shoot. I think I had it in the Uncharted review. But yeah. Anyway, overall, like I said, this is an amazing set. This is kind of one of the reasons I wanted to make sure that I had this figure. I did have Clint Eastwood on the horse for a very long time, but I think Rick, he's the new owner of said horse. So there you go. So yeah, very, very cool. I hope you guys enjoy this review. If you do, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Again, it all helps the channel out and all that good stuff. Yeah, I just want to make sure I could just give you enough shots so you could, you know, get a good feel for who this figure is and what they did. And yeah, just amazing work right here. You know, I will be reviewing more figures as well, more McFarlane stuff, some SH figure arts, yeah, just a bunch of different things. So, and yeah, I have a couple more figures that have been on pre-order, and whenever they come in, I'll let you guys know. We'll do another cool review, like for the larger ones. And it's not something I could do all the time, but when I could, yes, I'll definitely get some cool figures that I really like, or characters I've really enjoyed, you know, in film and in movie, and in TV and games and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you guys dig all this stuff. Remember to be kind to one another, kick ass while you create, and enjoy. Hi, this is Vinnie and we have Through the Woods hardcover book written by Frankie Tartamella. All the artwork is done by me. It's a beautiful hardcover book. Take a look at this fantastic artwork. This is 98 pages, ghost story. I think everyone's going to love this thing. It's amazing. And yeah, we have another fantastic project here, City of Venus. I wrote this one. I did all the artwork on it. Another fantastic project. I'm going to be putting a link in the description to all the videos. And yeah, so please check this one out. And thank you very much. Both of these books are available right now and they ship immediately. So yeah, take a look at the size difference as well. One's more in a European format and the other one's like a standard comic book. And we also have two beautiful art books here, volume 1 and 2. These are 52 pages each. And it just has just a whole bunch of different stuff in here, from your favorite characters, pinups, yeah, pretty much everything, and the kitchen sink. So yeah, these are also available, and they're on the City of Venus campaign.